Hi folks, Chuffy1976 here from YouTube, and I'm going to the grumpy old Wargames convention. Are you?
So, hi guys, welcome to What's in the Box. As you can see, Andy has joined me for the intro and all the rest for this one. Right, Andy, what we're going to be looking at today, first up, the Greylord Outriders. Now, I know you've had a little look at the stat card for these.
Yeah, these aren't bad at all. They're about the same points, six points for 3 of them and 9 points for 5 of them. That's still in and around your man at arm or your
heavy
man of wars, heavy heavy jacks. They're like cavalry. Like cavalry, of course, is always good. It means they're nice and nippy. Something that Cato don't get a huge amount of access to.
Yeah.
But the big thing with the mounted Greylords is that basically they're wizards on horseback, and you can't go far wrong with a wizard on horseback. They get their normal spray, their frostbite spray that they can do. They've also got a slight change to some of the other spells. The spell this time is called Winter's Wind. Has a range of 5. And gives them if their target is immune to cold. Basically, if anybody comes within 2 inches of them, any enemy that's not immune to cold,
they become stationary. Myself and Mike go into full detail in the first section of the unboxing, guys. Next up, Carlos from Infinity has been across and he has joined me to have a look at the Reverend Moiras. So you have the box. They're very cool, and we actually get a little chat about how they're designed now. You know, the change from traditional sculpt to the 3D sculpt. You know, and how that affects the actual process of development, which is really cool. And the last one is myself and Nick, who's been doing our the beautiful one from Wargames Factory.
These are brilliant. These are fantastic.
Yeah, we have Apocalypse Survivors. I think me and Nick call them Zombie Apocalypse Survivors, but let's be honest, if you want to be in an apocalypse,
that's what they are. They are Zombie Apocalypse Survivors.
Yeah.
You know, there's loads of stuff in this box as well. It's fantastic. I've been going through all the sprues and things. There's a whole weapon sprue as well that even has a guy holding a tin of beer.
Well, we disagree on this. I say it's a can of food. He says a can of beer. What's more important?
Come the apocalypse. What do you want?
Yeah. Okay. Comment below.
Do you want a tin of fighting juice or do you want some beans?
All right. Well, anyway, guys, let's crack on and see what's in the box. So, Mike, you've joined me to have a look at the new light cavalry for Greylord.
Yeah, can't wait. I can have a look at them.
The Greylord Outriders, guys. Right, let's see if any chomping at the bit. Let's just open the box, because I've had a sneaky peek at these beforehand, and they are quite pretty.
Yeah?
Yeah. Now, the one thing that will surprise you, Mike, the horses.
Plastic horses.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, plastic resin horses. All right, well, first up, let's quickly show you the card. So, you've got a nice little bit of artwork, reasonable stat line. They have Pathfinder.
That's always handy.
5 damage boxes a piece. Leader and 2 grunts is 6 points. Leader and 4 grunts is 9 points. So you can have a 5-man unit of these. Let's see. Speed 9, Strength 5, Mat 5, Rat 4, Defense 13, Armor 15. Command 9. Immunity to cold and the Pathfinder, which is quite good. You've got the Rune Axe, which is a PNS of 10 magic weapon. Mounts power 10 as well. So
it's alright.
Not bad. It's not bad.
It's the other abilities you want to have a look at for them.
Yeah, true. Well, basically they're magic users, guys. So we're looking at magic ability 6 with a frostbite attack. So frostbite is a range spray 8 magic attack. Models hit suffer a power 12 cold damage roll. So anyone that's immune to cold, you're not really going to shoot it at.
Yeah, but the majority of things immune to cold are only going to be certain Legion things and Kadorian.
Ah, fair enough.
So
right, so I will not be playing these against you.
There's only a few things in Legion that are immune to cold.
Ah, fair enough.
Things like the Black Frost Shard and Val.
Yeah. Although, is there not a few Warlocks and Warcasters that can give you buffs that give you immunity to cold? I'm sure there's some out there.
There probably are, but I don't think there's many.
Right, well, the next one is Winter's Wind, which is an action and not an attack. So it's range 5, target friendly faction model with immunity to cold is your target. So when an enemy model without immunity to cold ends its activation within 2 of the target model, the enemy model becomes stationary for 1 round. Winter's Wind lasts for 1 round. That's not bad.
Stationary models are always fine.
Yeah, it's not bad. And then they have Snow Wreath, so they always have concealment. So
that is good. Plus 2 defense is always handy.
Yeah, it's bumping them to 15-15, which isn't bad when you consider it. I mean, like, It's once you're hitting about what 14, 15, you're getting above the curve on your defense.
14's hard to hit.
Yeah.
Because as you well know, a lot of my Legion being defense 14, you always struggle.
Yeah, I'm always working for that boost, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, they seem reasonably good, and
Oh, yeah.
at 9 points for 5 guys, they're not too expensive to put on
really
the table.
cheap, but it's to see what they can do in the game.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they would do quite well. Right, well, let's have a look at them.
Have a quick sort out of horses so you can see what bodies go with what.
Yep. So we've got the first
both
body.
halves.
Yep, both halves together. So it comes in 2 halves. Give me a head.
Yeah.
Anyone will
Should be
do.
that on there.
So it's all plug and play. Oh, if I get it up into camera, you'll probably have a little bit of stuff to take off.
There's a little bit of clean up on them, but there's not loads.
Yeah, but if you're anyway used to modelling, you'll be fit to
Oh,
deal
you'd
with
be
it.
taking those off, no problem at all.
Yeah, but no, it's nice, it's simple, it's clean.
Yeah.
It's not bad. So if we have a look at the next one, Mike. So, oh, yeah, hang on. I think I have an easier way for us to do this.
Yeah.
Right, we'll just set them out in their halves, you know, and show everybody. All right.
Yeah. It's just working out which half went with which.
Yeah.
Which was a
So, if we start just line the heads across there.
heads. There's only 2 types of head.
Yeah. So, you have one stretched out, one pulled in. Then we have all the different body poses for them running. I think we have about 2 different poses.
There's 3 poses for the 2 poses.
Yeah.
For each.
Is it me or is there 4 or 5 in this box, man?
There's 5.
There's 5, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, sorry. Couldn't see a head out of camera shot there. So you have 5 horses, so you'll have 5 Greylords.
Yep.
So it's a box that's giving you your full unit to start.
It's full unit.
And you know the detail on the horses isn't bad.
No.
You know, a lot of time I've seen some horses that have really terrible sculpts. You know, whenever they come to do the bridle and stuff, whenever it comes back across to actually strap up to the person's hands, that's just a solid bar. You know, and it looks so bad sometimes.
What you notice on the picture from the box side, so the horse's legs look really scrawny. Now we've actually opened the box, they don't look as bad as they first appear on the box.
Yeah, yeah, it's a case of the actual thing looking better than the image taken. Let's swing those out the way and we'll have a look at all the metal goodies that come with it. So we have our Greylords themselves.
Yeah, they're in 2 part.
Actually more than 2, because you have all of the guys on their saddles.
Yep.
You can get them to sit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and where's the last one? 5. So it's nice, it's simple, it's clean. You know, it's a guy's legs on a horse.
Yep.
We then have the upper
5
half.
heads.
It's upper body and
It's
head.
the head and the cape.
Nope, because it's the
Arm as well there,
yeah. You've got the upper body.
yeah.
There.
You've got arms in different positions, I believe.
Yeah, so you'll have a couple of different poses. Oh, a little bit of flash, but no, the sculpts are really nice on these.
Yeah,
you know,
I like
they look really nice and dynamic. Now, my one complaint is the sculpts for the horses appear to be the same as the ones for the Signar, the Tempest
Yeah,
Gun
I've
Mage
noticed
Blazers.
that.
You know, it's a gripe, but it's not a major gripe because it
Saying
doesn't really
that,
detract from the model.
A horse is a horse. How different can you make them?
Well, if it was me, what I would have done was a little bit of harness to the front, just with a Kedar or a Signar symbol, but that's me, and it's probably not the hardest conversion in the world to do if you really want it to. So that's all the bodies. You know, that looks as if it's going to go together really easily.
I've
so
had a quick put together on some of them. They go together really easily.
yeah, and then we have
All the weapons.
all the weapons. So we have the big runic axes. I think they all generally come on a little sprue.
Oh, they come on a little sprue. I think 1 or 2 of them came off.
Yeah, yeah, but that just shows a really fine casting to show that the connection is just that delicate that it will just come off really, really easily.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, like the axes are actually really nicely detailed because you have all that nice scroll work on them.
Oh yeah, you have all the scroll work on them. It's like they actually looks like they've been carved runic.
Yeah, yeah, and then the other hand held up to cast your magic is really nice.
Yep.
I don't know. I think I would possibly run these with Sorsha or Vlad. You know, Vlad 3.
Because they're like cav with magic, they're going to be one of the sort of units you'd want to put in against cricks
Yeah.
and things like that. So not necessarily with a caster, but if you've got an opponent in mind who uses a lot of incorporeal stuff,
Ah, good
then
choice.
their spells are going to come into play. And because they're light cavalry, they get to do their move,
Yeah.
cast their magic, and then they get an additional 5-inch move at the end of their activation.
Ah, so these are your hit and run guys.
Yeah, they hit and run really well.
Right, that could be very handy, guys.
So you run up to your 9, well, I believe it's speed 9 on there.
They've got speed 9.
Yes, you run up your 9, you do your 8-inch spray,
Yep.
then you get 5 inches back.
Yeah, and then it's 5 inches further that your opponent has to charge before actually tapping you again.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're canny with your movement, you can just keep them constantly out of range of your opponent, or try to.
I've just started using this at a light cab for myself, and they've caused upset already.
Right.
It's just that because I've got a ranged weapon on them. I move up a little bit, I shoot, I move back.
Yeah, but you see, the other thing is with that big 9 movement, these guys are all on the medium basis.
Yep.
So basically, say something has went terribly, terribly wrong. With that big 9 movement, that means you can move 18 inches at a run. Say I've messed up badly, my caster is out in the open.
These guys can go
run
straight
18
in.
and just surround your caster to protect them.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's not something you would generally like to have to do, but if you're forced to it, they've got the movement to get there.
If you're forced to do it, you can do it.
Yeah, you've got the movement to get there. It leaves that option open for you.
And the fact they're a pathfinder means none of that scenery is going to be stopping them getting there.
Exactly, they're just going to be jumping over walls, hedgerows, and everything. But anyway, guys, I think we'll close up for the evening. Oh, what was that? I think something may have turned off, guys. But we're at the end of the unboxing anyway, so we'll catch you later.
So guys, do you want to win something fantastic, something a bit special? How about some Greylord Outriders?
Yeah.
Guys, in order to win, all you need to do is post on beastofwar.com.
Yep, just in this post.
Just in this post. If you want to say how fantastic you think they are, then go ahead. If you want to say Wizards and Horseback are the only way forward, then certainly tell us that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just post below and you can win yourself a nice box of Greylord Outriders.
Yep, and the winner will be announced on the Weekender because there are a few people who haven't been claiming their prizes. I've emailed a few of you. Get back to me. So guys, as you can see, Carlos has joined me in the studio. He's across for a little visit. And while he's here, we're going to do a couple of unboxings. So first up, Carlos, I want to have a look at these. The Reverend Moira, or Reverend Moiras or Reverend Moiras?
In Spain, we say Reverend Moiras.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, Reverend Moiras. So let's crack open the box and we'll let you have a little look at them. So flatten the box really quickly because we can show you the lovely painted minis. Artwork. Is this from you, Carlos, this artwork?
No, this was made by Chuck Peters, an American artist.
Right, and if we have a look at the back, we can see them in situ. The one thing, as always, guys, you've got your little tokens. So we have, what's this?
Prone marker for making, prone the model.
Yep.
Wound marker.
Yep, we have.
And this is more important than the rest. This is the fireteam marker.
Yep.
Okay, the Moiras can.
Yes, so they can link into a fire team.
Yes, and these are 4 figures. But if you buy the blister of Cassandra Kusanagi, you will be able to make the 5-soldier fireteam, which is the most effective.
Very clever. Right, well, let's have a look at these little ladies. First up, let's show the back. Is this something you've worked on yourself?
Well, yes, I'm very familiar with Infinity's asses, yes.
But no, such lovely detailed little sculpts, guys. So, let's see, we have 4 bodies in the box.
These were sculpted by Fausto from Jet Haro Models. These are, 2 different bodies. Okay, and with the extra parts, you can make 4 different Moiras.
Different weapon loadouts, yeah?
Yes, and very effective because the combination here of ODD, which is a negative modifier to everyone who shoots at the Moiras, with HMG and sniper rifle, this make this 5-soldier fighting one of the most effective, in my opinion, from the whole game. I mean, as a reactive team, they're very, very nasty. I mean, I've been in tournaments playing with this, and I know what I'm doing. I've seen people also defeating my army, but other people really throw at the Moiras everything they had, and they die.
Yeah, the Moiras just stood to it.
Yes.
Yeah, no, like I said, beautiful little sculpts. So let's have a look at some of the other little bits. So we'll pull these just out of shot.
As usual, there is the complaint code for every problem or missing piece or whatever
Yeah, it's
player
one
may
thing
have.
I've noticed. I've actually never had a bad miniature from Corvus Belli. So you've got your little code. I assume this tells them who packed it, so you know who to break out the baseball bat to.
Who to kick off the company.
Oh, you wouldn't do that.
No, we
But,
have a very low ratio of
Failures, yeah.
of mistakes. You know.
Yeah, but no, everything's so detailed. So we've got the shot close combat weapon, just here. If I turn this so that the camera can actually see it.
Yes.
So what exactly does a shot close combat weapon do in the game?
Shock close combat weapon is a weapon that nullifies skills like dot or no wound incapacitation. So sends you directly to death state. That makes you that miniature is completely dead, so a doctor cannot heal them. So it works pretty effectively against many LF troops that have no wound incapacitation.
Yeah, or the Ariadnes.
Yes, and many warbands that usually have the dog skill.
Yeah, the dogged skill. Yeah.
Which is like they survive while the player keeps spending orders in those miniatures.
Yeah.
Or they receive another wound.
Yeah. No, but the dogged skill does seem really, really powerful on some of the miniatures. Like I remember I was playing a game against the Ariadnes and a dog soldier just would not die for the entire turn. He just kept going and going and going. It was insane. So we have all the other little bits, bobs and pieces. And I've built them out of shot. Whoops, sorry guys. Bring them back in. So let's see, we have this one. Is this the combi rifle?
Let me check that out. This is the new multi-rifle because this, let's see if I can show it to the people.
Yep, there it is.
This little loadout here is the rotating clip from the multi-rifle because it can change the kind of ammunition that it has.
Right, right.
The old design already had this rotating clip. I must say that these weapons, these were the first time the new weapons from the Nomads were in a product because they were redesigned. Because Fausto from the Hero Models have made this in 3D. So we take the chance of, because he's making 3D miniatures, we must make new weapons. And we will be able to rescale the weapons, making them smaller, so the miniatures can hold it with one hand. Because the previous weapons were too big, and any female character that was trying to hold the HMG really had problems.
Yeah, well, you say he sculpted them in 3D. I assume this means he hasn't hand sculpted these. These have been designed on a computer.
Yes, completely. Yes.
Yeah, so is it CAD designed or another program?
There is a program called ZBrush, okay,
right,
that has an interface very friendly to traditional sculptures.
Right.
So many traditional sculptors have been able to make a slow transition to digital media.
Yeah. Right. Well, the other weapons we have here, I see this. I'm going to make a guess at this again. I'm probably going to be wrong, but is that the HMG?
HMG, of course. Yes.
Okay, so I've got that one right. This one's obviously the sniper rifle.
Yes, correct.
And our last lady is a hacker.
Yes.
Very, very pretty minis. I'm always stunned by what you guys create. I really don't know how you keep up your production, you know, the actual release schedule.
Yes,
it's always every month, more.
Yes, it's something that Corvus Belli is very proud of. I mean, we release lots of miniatures every month. Particularly with these new 3D models, we have been learning that we should not be tricked by what you can see in the screen. Because you can see a pretty lady in the screen, okay, a pretty figure, but you should really try to make them fit into your range. So what we have, a previous step that we have been doing is to put the images of the 3D modeling next to actual Infinity miniatures to have a look at the proportions, because you can be tricked by the screen. You can be tricked by a figure that looks completely perfect. But you have to make them fit in the miniature, and because we have a range of traditionally handmade miniatures, there can be, you know, differences.
Yeah, so the actual scale from computer screen to miniature can be slightly different to what would have been sculpted.
But the proportions of head and body can be not correct. if you're
I
trying
see.
to make 3D models that fit into a traditional miniature range. The proportion between of hands, of waist, of many things, you have to make these new models fit into the actual range. So while you can see something beautiful in the screen, you have to care about make them fit.
Yeah, but it's the other one big advantage for 3D design, because say these have been traditionally sculpted and you decided, right, I don't like her gun in that pose. The arm would have to be chopped off, you know, and rebuilt and resculpted.
Yes, it's very easy for the sculptor to adjust or make changes in a 3D sculpt.
Yeah.
And also because the process is faster, what we have been seeing in late sculpts from Fausto and also Javier Ureña and other 3D sculptors that we have, that they make a big progress very quickly as sculptors.
Yeah.
They become better and better and better very quick because they can correct the stuff.
Yeah, it's not a point of, damn it, I've messed up this part, I have to remake this entire part. You know, it's just in the machine, it's just, okay, that part doesn't look quite right, let's start playing and changing that.
Yes, and whenever if you are playing with symmetry, if you have to do a robot, that kind of stuff, yes, 3D sculptors have an obvious advantage over traditional sculptors.
Yeah, right, well, guys, we'll move on here. Stay tuned for more unboxings with myself and Carlos, where we'll chat a little bit more about the actual process that Corvus Belli have been going through with their sculpting and all the rest. So, we'll catch you again later. So, I'm joined by Nick. Nick, it's time to have a look at the zombie apocalypse survivors from Wargames Factory.
Oh, we like zombie apocalypse stuff, don't we? It's so much fun.
There is one thing I saw online. It was an image with a little caption beneath it. When the end comes, I'm going to my nearest cemetery with a sledgehammer and I'm going to play the most amazing game of whack-a-mole ever. I'm sorry,
Allow me to start the slow, obnoxious clapping for the rest of the viewers. Join me all in the slow, obnoxious clapping. Oh dear.
But no, it's a really cool box set, and so lovely artwork on the front, but that's not what you're here to see. You're here to see
the
this.
back.
The back. So I think I can recognise one or two famous faces here. You all know this guy.
Yeah, how many shows can we name with a police officer with a large gun? In a zombie apocalypse? Quite a few. Right.
Yeah.
Right, rhymes.
Right, well, let's crack open the box. So we have 3 sprues, all identical, with our bodies and bases.
4 sprues? He can't count. See?
No,
he's
we
beardless.
have 3 identical ones.
Yeah. Oh, see, look. It's the beard. See? It's the beard. The transferal of energy.
Don't start the beard.
Samson,
Oh, yeah.
Samson has lost his power.
Oh, I'm a wizard. I've lost my internets. Nothing's happening.
Of course it's not. That's how it works for you, though.
Yeah.
But these are fantastic looking models, I must say.
Okay, so you've got your 10 bases on the sprue, and then we'll start having a look at our bodies. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 of them. So
10 bodies per sprue. There's about, what's that, 5, 10, 15 heads?
Yeah.
A variety of different weapons. There's more weapons in here than meets the eye.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's all the heads. So you have everybody you could ever want.
Lots of heads.
You have the classic chainsaw, perfect for zombie killing needs.
Worst weapon ever invented for zombie apocalypse, but okay, we'll just go with it. Nice and loud.
We have submachine guns. We have all different types of assault rifles, sniper rifles, baseball bats.
So basically just a mishmash of anything you could hope from a zombie apocalypse.
Bow and arrow, M4, cricket bat. Always good if you want to go for a little Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, you got to go for the Shaun of the Dead bit. Someone's going to have to paint that up. You got red on you.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah, don't.
Got red on you.
Now, then we come to our other sprue.
What's on this crazy sprue?
Every weapon you could want.
Every manner of gun known to man.
Every manner of gun known to man. Canteens, ammunition pouches, machetes.
For those converters out there, we know you're out there.
Yeah, more packs for ammo. We have knives, open hands, more
shotguns, machine guns, sniper rifles.
We have a can of food.
Useful in the...
Yeah. Pistols, more machetes, some kind of
more bags
pack.
or food or med
hang
pack.
on, I remember what this is. This is the greatest weapon for the zombie apocalypse ever, the Holy Bible.
Oh, of course, yes.
They had to crowbar that one in there somewhere. More submachine guns, AK-47s, your grenade launchers, always a good time in a can. More chainsaws, M4s, more AK-47s, more packs. Bullpup of some sort, I think that's...
Looks like an AUG or the
SAE?
Enfield. Could be an SA80, could be.
Yep. More packs and stuff. And actually, I'll flip them around so you can see the other packs. But yeah, you get everything you're going to need to make zombie apocalypse survivors in this one kit. And you can make 30 of them.
30 if in that very small box. It was deceptive when I first saw it. But
Yeah,
30
you probably
models
thought
in there.
10 guys.
Yeah, it was just that's a 10-man Warmachine or Infinity box, but no, it was 30 men in that bad boy.
30 men. So I mean, like, if you're wanting to say upgrade you for your zombicide.
Yep, perfect for zombicide.
Yeah,
Make your own little armed zombies if you want to go crazy like that.
Or make your own survivors and arm them up just the way you want.
Yeah, you can do
because my one complaint about the box, you have 10 sculpts in the box.
Yeah.
So you could do 3 versions of your guy, unarmed, level 1 armed, level 2 armed.
That would work.
You know,
switching them in and out to add more variety to the game.
Exactly, just show your guy as he changes, keep it a little WYSIWYG. But I really, really like these. You know, Wargames Factory have been doing a lot of great stuff. The last one I unboxed from them was the zombie vixens.
Oh yeah.
So it was all female zombies, and you had so many different parts to them. You know, rotted arms. You know, dragging backpacks, legless ones. It was great.
They do have a very large variety of really good pieces in there.
Yeah. Well, hang on. Let's have another quick gander at the box, because let's see who we can recognise from who's been made at the back. So that looks like Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, I'll get the sticker off.
Sticker off.
It's also good for if you were doing, say, a role-playing session and you needed to have just if you wanted to play with miniatures as well in like a zombie apocalypse setting.
Yeah. So who would this be?
Oh dear. It looks like Shane from Walking Dead, maybe.
Maybe. We have a small child with a rifle.
Carl from The Walking Dead.
Okay. This looks like what's his name from Men in Black?
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Agent K from Men in Black.
Yeah. We have the Terminator.
Yep, Terminator for some unknown reason.
Yeah, apparently he's turned up in the zombie apocalypse. I think if Arnie was in the zombie apocalypse these days, he'd be in trouble.
Well, this one's not far off, is it? This guy here.
Yeah.
Bulging biceps. And,
I think that's more Bruce Willis than anything else.
More Bruce Willis. Then you got your crazy guy with the chainsaw at the back.
Yeah, one guy with a Molotov. So, okay, there's Molotovs in here and all.
That's clear. That's Glenn. Walking Dead's Glenn.
Okay.
He's got the cap on. It's totally Glenn.
Yeah, but no, for what you're getting and the amount of bits, you're going to be able to mishmash everything, so it's not always going to look like film characters or TV characters.
No, it does look very good.
You know, I mean, like, I'm looking at these heads.
There's a huge variety of combinations you can stick in there.
Yeah, so many different ones. I mean, I think I even see a Mad Max lookalike here.
Oh, yeah. Very Mel Gibson-esque look on that one.
So if I get this into focus, just this one here, that looks very, very like Mel. You know.
Very much so.
Yeah. But no, I'm really impressed with them. I think I may nab the box on this, even though I say that about every single box that comes through here. You know, I have terrible shiny syndrome, guys. I see shiny, I buy. And you suffer from it too.
Yeah, everybody does. What gamer doesn't suffer from that? This is cool, I must buy this. So as soon as that comes out, it's going to be in my collection. So I don't know about anyone else, don't know about you, but that's just for Zombicide, for that.
Just for expanding Zombicide or something like that. Or if you actually want to build up a little skirmish set of rules for you and your mates, because you have the Vixens now, you have these. Yeah. You know, you could do a bad night in a strip club.
You could. You can make a very wide little world out of the stuff they're making.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I can't wait to see what they come up with next, because they're just going from strength to strength.
Yeah, they are making better and better models as they go along.
Yeah, right, well, anyway, I think we'll move on. I know your girlfriend Emma is waiting for you downstairs. So, we'll see you later, guys.
So guys, do you want to win yourself a box of Greylord Outriders? I'm sure you do, because Wizards and Horseback are awesome. So in order to win, all you need to do is drop a comment on beastsofwar.com, not on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, there's a link on beastsofwar.com. Drop a comment below. It doesn't really matter what it is, but if you want to tell us how great you think Wizards are, then fantastic, we'll go for that. Other than that, I'm sure you've enjoyed talking to
Carlos. Chatting to him was great fun, seeing, you know, the process that they go through, and the fact that Carlos deals with most of the rear ends in Infinity.
Is that right?
Yeah, the final one, which was really fun.
come on, everybody needs to get themselves some Apocalypse Survivors because they're just amazing.
They have so many different uses. Zombicide, what was the one you suggested?
Well, I mean, if you want Call of Cthulhu, any of the modern stuff in Call of Cthulhu, you wanted to use figures for it. If you wanted to use Shadowrun even, you know, those guys are coming in with assault rifles and there's whole sprues full of weapons as well. Even if you were just using them for conversions, I mean, it's all reasonably up-to-date modern weaponry. You know, it's not going to be sci-fi or anything like that, but it's certainly enough that you could do some mean conversions with them. And of course, if you have any pictures of conversions, then drop them so we can see them. I want to see some painted Apocalypse Survivors, you know, especially some of those maybe more movie-looking guys. You know?
Yeah, well, myself and Nick did pick out the ones we could from that. You know,
well, I'm sure there's many more you can make as well. So.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, like, with all the different bits.
Exactly, that's it.
Right, well, guys, that's it for What's in the Box this week. Hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget, post below, see if you win the Outriders.
Bye-bye.